I generally believe if you are passionate enough and determined that you can get the job done well. I usually wake up around 8 o'clock in the morning. The first thing I do is make myself a cup of coffee. Thanks to the modern technology that I can just make myself a cup of cappuccino in no time with an espresso machine. And after my morning coffee take, that's the time I will sit down to work. My work involves checking emails, reply the ones that are urgent, and then I will write a post if I'm due for a post. And also I could think about my next 4 weeks of shooting plan, what outfit I'm going to wear, what kind of scene each outfit is going to be about, and also where to shoot. And that usually takes me quite a bit of time. And then I also will spend a little bit of time on the social media, such as Facebook, Instagram, just to engage with my fans and posting new pictures. That usually takes me 2 or 3 hours of my morning time. So oftentimes I will go work out around noontime. I do this workout called Zeree. It's basically Pilates over a Mac former machine. It's very intense work. And after that, I usually have a lunch by myself somewhere in the Pearl, nearby the workout place. And then I'll go home, work a little bit again. By 4 o'clock, I need to go to school to pick up both of my boys. And usually depends on the day. After picking up, I either take them to martial arts class, or I take my older son Braden to piano lesson, or sometimes I take both of them to swimming. And then after the classes, activity, we go home. That's when we play a little bit. And sometimes I let the kids watch a little bit of show while I'm preparing the dinner. So how do I plan my photo shoot? I got asked a lot with that question. Interesting enough, my photographer Basil and I happen to be a dance friend. That's how we know each other. We both dance tango. So we don't necessarily have a serious work meeting per se. There are times we'll be talking about next day photo plan right after tango, 2 a.m. in the morning. He and I will be sitting in the car, talk about, okay, so what's the scene for tomorrow? What are you going to wear? Where we should shoot? So that's one type of work meeting that we will have. And there are also times, late night, I will be sending Basil photos of what I'm going to wear. And he also will tell me where he thinks would be a good place to shoot. That's also another type of work meeting we'll have. And sometimes Basil will come to my house right after his work, and then we'll spend an hour catching up with each other, figuring out how's everybody's day, and then we'll talk about our shooting plan.
And
This one.
this one's perfect.
So I basically spend every day with Romanda. She's like saying, no, don't say that. But yeah, every day is spent with Romanda. Usually we do either looks, or we talk about a blog, or we research different outfits. So it's always very exciting. And usually what happens is I would rush after work to her house at 5 p.m. She would open the door as she's frantically putting on her shoes and clothes for the shoot. And then I help her with her hair. Then we talk about her day, talk about my day, and then we have a cup of tea, and then she does her makeup. And then after that, we're ready to shoot. We throw everything in the car. We head on out to our adventure. We go to a location and basically just have fun. I mean, I usually get to have a lot of fun because I get to yell at her and tell her what to do and be mean and laugh.
Act like I'm not here and drink out of your coffee for me.
There's one thing about me a lot of my friends know, and I have a hard time changing, which is I am a night owl. Except the nights I go out dance tango late, there are lots of nights I work late. So after I put kids to bed, usually it's around 9 o'clock, and I finish washing my face, taking off my makeup. By 10 o'clock, that's usually when my work hour starts. I sit down in my office in front of my laptop. I can work endless hours. I usually write posts. I sometimes edit my photos. And I really enjoy working at late night hours because somehow the peacefulness and the darkness of the late night really helps me think and work effectively. I like how quiet my house is. There's no yelling, screaming, running around. There's no distraction, and I enjoy being alone at those hours and really concentrate on getting my work done. And my work time at nighttime usually ends around 1, but sometimes 3 a.m. My doctor's very concerned about my late night working behavior, but I have a hard time stopping because that's just the time of day I work the best.
It's pretty amazing what Ramanda does. I don't know how she's able to juggle everything in her life between being a great wife, having 2 kids, having multiple businesses, cleaning, cooking for her family, and on top of that, shooting 4 to 5 times a week for her blog. It's pretty inspiring because not one moment in the day does she have a negative attitude. She's always positive, always looking to the future, always ready to work. And so it's very special when you get to work with somebody like that because you get to learn how to adopt that attitude in your everyday life. I'm very grateful, and I have no doubt that her blog is going to be a tremendous success, and she's going to inspire thousands of people to live a better, more fashionable life.